let's see. Right, first of all, Aurora 4X. What do you know about Aurora 4X? Who knows what about Aurora 4X? Huh? Well, we shall find out whether I know anything about it or not. Right, so it's a space game. So we've got some setting up to do first, I think. Excuse me. Oh dear. View current game settings. So all these windows are going to have to keep sliding them in and out. So there's my starting stuff. 1,000 systems. Bloody blah. Who knows? Save button. That's good. We're getting somewhere. Where's the thing that I can set the thing to be up on here? Display. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for. Survey sites. No. Artifacts. No. Minerals. No. How many minerals we got at the moment? Anyway. Not sure there's a lot or not actually. Miscellaneous. Nope. Waypoints, military, all bodies. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. I got a bit of a cough. But I'm better than I was. I should really be asleep right now, but I could sleep, so I thought, right. So let's just start playing because I can't remember how to do that thing, and maybe it'll appear at some stage. Open sector window, no. Open, no. Is that it? No. Open event window. Show all events. Event days. Let's say 200 days, and we'll say 500 events, and we'll work out what that's all about later on. Right, I'll put that over there. You can't see that, but I'll bring it back in when it's necessary to see what's happening. I thought there was going to be a button on there that showed things. Right, what's the next button here? Sector. Right, we'll start this then. What's that? Right, here we go. Summary. So we're on Earth, and these are all the minerals that we've got on Earth, and the accessibility. That's how quickly you get it out the ground, right? We've got 800 manned mines, and we have got 160 automated mines. Okay, that's interesting. We'll come back to that. So summary. 24,000 fuel. That's fine. No problem. Right, industry. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to convert. Maybe they're already converted. Mine. Right, mine. Let's make a mine. So we've got 100% production available, and I think all we need to do at the moment is make mines. At the moment. So we're going to make 100 mines at 100%. Mines create. There you go. Right. I don't think we need anything else at the moment. Construction factory, no. Oh, maybe a construction factory. That's a good point, because that's the thing that makes more. Right, we'll knock this down. So we change this, modify, no. Percentage, yeah, I'll change that there. Change that to 50%. Modify. Now we've got 50% available, unused, and we'll make a construction factory at 50%, already at 50%. Great. They are. So now we're going to make half and half. The only other thing we might want is infrastructure. Maybe an automated mine. How many unemployed have we got, by the way? Doopy doo. Ship workers. Available workers 30 million. That's fine. Right. Mining, that's what we're doing. That's fine. Shipyard. We've got a lot of naval shipyards and a lot of commercial shipyards. Some of those are pretty big. 96,000, 80,000, 32,000. That'll do. And these naval ones are pretty big as well. Only one slipway there, but that one's got 3. These are quite small shipyards. We can make them bigger, but I think that'll do for now. Research. Now, here we go. Research. Oh my gosh, so many things to research at the start. It's quite daunting. Right. Let's have a look. Ski at what's happening. Yeah, right. So, biological terraforming stuff. Construction production, that's always useful. Now, if you do things like construction rate increases to 12, that's really useful. Have we got any? Oh yeah, we got some. We got how many we got? Assign research facilities. Research facilities about 40, so we could get Lauren going on the construction rate, and I want to assign. We'll go with 10. That's fine. That's useful. So that's going to increase the production that how quickly we make stuff. The research rate is always a good one to pick off nice and early. So what we do, we then select Lauren, and then we add to the queue. And also we would be quite interested in the mining production. Add that to the queue as well. So this one will be done in December, because we're currently, I guess we're in January. It's going to take her a whole year to work out that one, and then a year and a half for that one, and then nearly a year for that one. So we'll get back to you. So if we get some more labs, we'll come back to you. All right. Defensive systems. Don't think we need to worry about them just yet. Energy weapons. We're not going to worry about weapons just yet. Ground combat, certainly not. Logistics. No. Improve. No, nothing there to worry about. Missile. Now we will get onto missiles another time, but not yet. Power and production. So you're going to come back to power and production. Sensor and control systems. Now, this is a lot of interesting stuff, but the main thing we need is the geological survey sensors, and we've got someone who can do it at 20%. So you're going to get, let's give you, and you'll be done by April. That's right, I think. So now we can go back to the power and production. And this, you want to throw in everything you can into this for as long as possible. Fuel consumption is a great one to start off with, and you're going to get all 20, because when you're done there, just in February, you're then going to look up how to do pressurized water reactors, and we're going to add to that as we go. So you're going to do the pressurized water reactor by, yeah, really quick. That would be super duper. Right, I think that's the research. We've got no more facilities available, so that's good. Right, ground unit training, not going to worry about that. Wealth, not worry about that. Civilian stroke flag, don't even know what that is. Nope. Definitely don't want to worry about this, because this is terraforming basically. Governor, here we go. Current governor, none. We'll get on to that. Right. Empire mining and ancient artifacts. Right, that's that window done. Right, which is also like up to there. Right. This one is open and create a new project window. I don't see, this is where we'll make, like, for instance, like what engine we can create an engine at the moment, but it ain't gonna be very good, so we're just gonna get a bit of research first. So we get on to that. That was that one, wasn't it? What's this one here? Open fleet organisation. I haven't got a fleet yet. We'll come on to the fleet organisation when we got a fleet. Open missile design, no. Turret design, no. Ground forces, no. Open commanders window. Is that the one we're after? I think it is. Yes. Okay. Right. So here we want administrators. Here we go. Right. So population. Earth. We want to give Earth an administrator. Earth needs someone who's at least as good as, I don't know, should say here, that changes everything. A5, that's right. So we can't give Eve. Eve cannot be Earth's administrator. See, too low. So she needs to be at least an A5, which is from here onwards. Right, what do we want to be good at? So it needs to be a civilian administrator. Minimum rank of A5. Maximum rank A10. Okay, that's fine. So yep, they're the 4 people we got. And our greatest thing that we want to worry about is probably mining, followed by production, followed by, do you know what that'll do? For now. So the only one with any mining skill is Jennifer, and she's also got 5% for the production. If we really wanted the production, we would be bringing in Marcus. Now, what else are these he got? He has got population growth 5%, and that's probably it. And this one has got population growth of 10%. I think we're going to go with Jennifer. Jennifer, you are the leader of Earth. Please set an assignment. Earth. There you are. Leader of Earth. And then we're going to automate the rest of this, because all the other stuffs we'll let somebody else decide. Right, what's this one button here? Open, medal, no. Race, window, no. System viewer, don't worry about that. Galactic map, no. Don't even know. Open race, no. Open intelligence window, no. Open technology report, no. Mineral survey, no, we haven't done it yet. Sector window, events window I've got over there. Refresh the tactical map and save it. Right, we hit the save button. Right, next thing, how much do you want to jump forward? I think we'll jump forward a month, 30 days. Yes. Automatic off. Select sublimit. Set length. I think it's that one I press. Did that go forward 30 days? Yes, it is. It's now the 31st. And if I click here, the event window, I can see here that nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing. This is just a new ground officer has been recruited into the pool, but we don't have to worry about that. Let's go down for 30 days. Right, what have we got now? Here we go. Right, research completed. So the power and production person has done fuel consumption, fuel efficiency. So better at making engines that are more fuel efficient. Excellent. We will colour that background in red, so it stands out. And what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the research screen, and we're going to go to the power and production, and we are going to select our power and production person, which is that one there, and we're going to go and select the fuel consumption there, and we are going to add that one to the queue as well. As you see, they're getting tougher and tougher to build each time. This one's got 2,000 points required, and the pressurized water reactor's only got 1,100 left, so that's good. We'll do that. Engine size 40. Right, yeah, don't worry about that. Right, that'll do. That'll do for now. Right, close that window. Let's give it another 30 days. Yep, nothing's happened. There's definitely a way to put the last few things in here, and I can't find it. I think it's in here somewhere. Minimum 10. No. Display. Let's copy one of these. Hide, please hide. Fleet heading, geo survey points. Events. There we go. Right, that'll be better. Now, that won't be the full list. That'll just be the last, like, 4 or 5. But you'll be able to spot them. I won't have to keep bringing in that thing every time. Right, another 30 days. Here we go. As you can see, nothing happened in that 30 days. Nothing. Oh, we hit another 30 days. Research completed. A science team has geological surveys. All right, now this is important, because now when we go and check in our research, we can see now that we have got some available research facilities, because the chap that was doing the surveys has now finished. So let's go check the surveys, and we can do improved geological surveys. I'm not really worried about it. I never bother improving them. They just take the time they take, which is no difference. Fine. Right, I'm happy to not even touch anything else on surveys, and I'm going to add more research labs to the tune of all of the available ones that he can, because he can only do a maximum of 25 labs, and he's got 25 labs. The construction person has also got the maximum. I've got 5 labs spare. Alright, let's have a look. Anything you fancy? Maybe in here. There's a 10% bonus going there. No, nothing's jumping out at me. I mean, we could start some defensive and offensive systems. We could get our survey. He is quite good. He's got 30% bonus, which is pretty good. Let's just see what else we got. We got no one spare in there. Missile, and kinetic weapons, logistics, ground, energy, defensive, construction, and biological. Okay, so the best bonus we can is through the sensors. Now we will want better sensors, so I think what we will do is we will improve with just those 5 sensors. We will improve our current level of sensors a little bit. Maybe thermal sensors, perhaps. Let's select him and go thermal sensors and create that project. And then what we do, we just pile on the rest as well. Active grab sensors, add that to the queue. Gosh, what else? EM sensors, we'll add that to the queue as well. And planetary sensors, because that just means the sensors on the planet are better. I think that'll do. And that should keep us nicely covered. You've got until April 30th of April. We would like, if possible, to get a few more ticks of engines before we start building stuff. What do we got here? We got the pressurized water reactor, and he started onto the fuel consumption. Again, we're going to go to here. We're going to jump to the power and production again. This guy is going to be busy for us. And that means we can now research the nuclear thermal engine. Here we go. Nuclear thermal engine. Add that to the queue. And then start working on the Pebble Bell reactor. And then we'll think about starting work on a ship once we've got the nuclear one. Where is it? Is next on the list. The fuel consumption will be done in July, It's a couple of months, and then the nuclear one. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Yep, nothing, and nothing, and there's the scientist again. Same chap, I think it was. Power and production, and thermonuclear engine. He's working on that, and that will be done in August. No, it won't. October. So roughly 2 months' time. That's great. And then I think I'm gonna put in that again, but we're not going to build. That's just going to be for our second ship. We're going to build a really small, hopefully really small, because it's got to fit in our shipyard. So where's our shipyard? New project. Shipyard. It must be that one. No. Is it in here? Shipyards. I would like, because it's going to be a naval ship, I would like to use the small 6,000 capacity Rees shipyard. Thinking we might end up with one of these two. Maybe a 10,000, because the engine's going to be big. I mean, let's do one more tick. There we go. There's the research of the thermonuclear engine, which means again we go to the power and production, which means, what does it mean? Oh, it means nothing at the moment because we haven't done the pebble bed reactor even. Here we go. Right. Right, what's next? Right, so let's get on with designing a ship. Right, first of all, create a new project. Is that right, what we want? No. New design. Here we go. Right, new design. It's going to be a survey vessel. It's going to be a survey craft. It's going to be the really small, as basic as they come. Barely work at all. It is going to be a military ship. So, right, we will start with fuel storage. Let's add a small fuel storage. Hold on, what do I do here? Design tech, no. Select name. Have we got a new name? No, I need something that says new or something like that. Obsolete prototypes. New ship class. There we go. That starts it. Oh, the London class. That's what we're going to call it. It's going to be the London class of ships. Our first ship. 50,000. We are now looking at 204 tons. That's well below the 6th thing, but that's fine. So that's fuel. Geological surveys. We are going to add a geological survey sensor. You can do conventional ones. Survey points per hour is 0.2. 1 per hour. Do you know what? We're just going to do the small one. It's the same size. It costs half as much. Materials required. Iridium costs half as much. It's going to be slower, but do you know what? It means it's going to be a non-military ship, which is fantastic. I'll tell you about why that is. Military ships, you have to maintain them while they're out and wind back the clock to do overhauls on them, and their deployment time is limited, and you have to add things like crew quarters and maintenance bays and things like that to keep the ship running, because military vessels. This design is classed as a military vessel for maintenance purposes. This design is classed as a survey ship for auto assignment conventional geological survey sensor. This design is classed as a military vessel. Well, what's the point of a conventional geological survey sensor? Maybe that was just what I had before, and now I've got geological survey sensor. Okay. Alright, how do we get rid of that one again? Minus. Right click. Right click, got rid of it, yeah? Geological survey. What is this right clicking doing? I'm adding. How do you remove? Well, can't remember. Do I click it here? No, here. No, apparently not. Minus. Obsolete? No. Update armor? No. Delete class? No. There is a way to do this. And it's not like I'm doing it. Obsolete? No. Lock design, new ship, select name, design, rename, view tech. That's not it. Refresh, new hub, wide view. Here we go. What? There we go. Alright. Hold on. Now, now if I click them on here, right, let's get rid of all these things here. Right, now, right, this design is classed as a commercial vessel, but as soon as you add that, it makes it a military vessel. We may as well just add that one. Right, it's 500 tons now. Right. Okay. Now we need design tech. Design tech, click that button there, and we're going to go engine. Engine. Right. So, best type is the thermal nuclear engine. And engine power rating, fuel consumption, let's get it as low as possible. Yep. It's a military engine. So I think here, is this where it changes? No, okay. Fuel consumption, we'll just select the best one, which is 0.8 at the moment. Thermal, can't change. Engine size, here we go. We make it smaller, it becomes military. If you make it bigger, am I making this big? No, I'm making it smaller. They are. That one would be a commercial engine. There we go. And that's 1,250 tons. Which is fine, but what does it? Power 80. See there? It says power 80. And if I make it bigger, it becomes more efficient, but the engine power goes down. Oh no, I made it smaller, haven't I? Yeah, smaller. It's more efficient, but the engine power goes down. So that one's got a power of 0.32, and it has got a size of 5 tons. So if I click prototype, it will prototype it. That's fine. What we'll also do is we will yep. So if we change this one, go back to the commercial engine and change our fuel consumption. Yeah, so that's another one that changes. So your fuel consumption has to be there to be a commercial engine, but the same engine biggest engine you can at the most efficient possible will give you 80 engine power and a whole size of 25 or 1,250 tons. We'll prototype at that one as well. Yes, so that's good. And then maybe we'll make a bit of a middle of the range one. That's a military engine. We'll come back to engine size in a moment. I mean, we might as well make it efficient because it's not got to go fast, has it? but we'll make it so that's still a commercial. If we do this, making the engine smaller, so let's put it somewhere in the middle. Let's do a 8 size one. That's going to be a military engine, and we'll prototype that. Right now, what we can do is we can close that window, and we can add these prototypes. So tick the boxes, prototypes, and we have got engines. Hold on, refresh tech, there it is. And then we can look at engines. It's all prototypes, and then we can add an engine. So we can add in the commercial engine. Boom, boom. And now we can see that we have got a 1,869 ton vessel, which is still very, very small. It's got a maintenance life. This is important. Maintenance life of 3.25 years. An MSP, which is I forget what that means now. Maintenance spare parts, something like that. Of 58. I think that's the most expensive part to go wrong. And this is expected failures. Oh no, max repair is 100. I don't know what MSP is. Where were we? Deployment time 3 months. Maintenance life is there. So we want at least 3 years, and if it's maintenance life 3 years, we need deployment time 3 years. So 3 years is 24, 34, 30, 36 months. I know. So that's 3 years. So it can go out for 3 years, do its thing, and come back. It's got a range of 52 billion kilometers, with its fuel capacity at 50. How much MSP are we carrying? Right, we're carrying 60 ESP, which isn't enough because that says that the most expensive repair is 100. So what we have to do is we now need to add maintenance storage. Does it say how many these carry? Size there, 10 tons. It doesn't say how much they carry. So if I click that, that should increase MSP by something. So that's 100. The small one is 100. So now we've got 160. Let's add a tiny one or two. So we've now got 210. Excuse me, 210 MSP, which will be like 2 of the most expensive repairs. So it shouldn't get stuck. It's going to be out there for 36 months. It can go 51.6 billion kilometers. It's only less than a 2,000 ton ship. It's kind of what we were after. So that's if that use that engine. Now, if we get rid of that engine, using that one there, that's the commercial one, and we add our nuclear thermal military engine, right? It's now 1,000 tons, so it is lighter and smaller. It can go 56 billion kilometers. It can go a bit further. It's a little bit slower. It's got maintenance parts for now for 40 maintenance life for 14 years. Still got the 250, so it can go on for a long old time there. Yeah, that seems pretty good. What else are we looking for here? Cargo hold, no. Engineering space. This is increases more of this but less of this, I think. Yeah, a lot more of that. There you go. So 14 years is, I mean, maybe 3 years is not. Maybe 3 years is not enough. Let's let's double that then. So that's would be 60, 70, 72 months. There we go. Right, 72 months. Right, it can go 55.3 billion kilometers. We need to come back to that now. Moving that out there. Now, if I press Shift, drag it, this will measure how many kilometers. See, that's 8 billion kilometers all the way from the center of our to there. I think that's, I mean, some comets, but apart from that, that should do us. That should do us quite nicely because there's 8, and this ship can do 55. So that's pretty good. I mean, I think we can go with the bigger engine then. So let's go get rid of the military engine. Put back that commercial engine. Yeah, it's faster. It's got 6 years of deployment now. 12, 6 years, 6 years. That works out just right. Just checking my math. 6 years and 6 years deployment. It can go 50 billion kilometers. It's got 1 survey on it, and it goes twice the speed as the other one. I think that's what we want to lock in. I think I'm happy with that. It's only 2,000. Let's just check the slipways. Have we got a, yeah, so that can go in the 6,000 one, no problems at all, and we can build 2 at a time. I think that's the one we want. Right, so we want to build that engine. How do I build that engine now? Research proto, is that right? It's now done RP. What does that mean? Click on the research, and we go to power and production. And is our engine in here? Maybe not. Maybe I've got need to close that and reopen it, and then go to research. Power. Maybe I didn't close it. Close it. Go back to research. There we go. Power and production. And there you go. There's the engine. Now, race designed engine. Excellent. Instant. Now you have a certain number. Instant research points, right? So this makes things a little bit easier, a bit more user friendly. So what you'd have to do if you said, right, I want that engine research before I can put it in my ship. It's not very much. I can't add that to the top of the queue. I can only add it after the Pebble Bell reactor, which is a little bit cumbersome because I have to cancel that, which will cancel all of these as well. Well, this one anyway. All the other ones that this guy's researching. And it's just a bit of a pain just for 316 research points. So they give you 160,000 research points to go, oh yeah, there's a special team for this. Instant. There you go. I've now got this research tech. That's now taken away the RP, so that's good. I can obsolete tech, obsolete design tech, research tech, obsolete component. If I click that, let's get these gone because we weren't interested in them. That's good. This is the ship we're going to build. Double check it. 72, 6 years, 6 years maintenance parts. Good old fast engine. This is what we want. Build time is 0.7 of a year. That's fine. Let's get that going. By the time this actually gets built, we will have better tech. But that's what happens. That's all good. Right. Excellent. Close that window there. We're happy with the London. We're going to build some Londons. So now we go back here. We go to shipyard. We select our smallest shipyard. We could have built it bigger, but we're good. This is just the first survey ship. We're going to build better survey ships. And we are going to retool for the London class. First time you retool a naval yard to a ship, it's free. After that, it takes materials and time. So retool to the London class. Select it, and I would like you to construct into the survey fleet. London, and I think I'm happy with everything. And we will create the task and create a second one. So we got slipways 2 available, none. Shipyard task, 2 ships being built, both will be available 15th of July in the year 2. We are currently in November of the year 1. Right, done. First ship's designed. Right, push that on, and did we see, and was that new? No, that wasn't. Research completed, prototype. No, that was fine, that was all part of it. Yep, that's fine. Right, hit it again. What we got here? Construction rate has now been improved by the, I think it was that one, Lauren. And we will go to construction production, and we will maybe stick another one in. Add it to queue. There we go, just so that ticks over. Tick it on. Yeah, nothing particular happened there. Let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see the text better. And tick it on. Right, research Pebble Bell reactor. You see, now we've now got a better form of engine already. Way before we've built it. And now we can build the nuclear pulse engine. See, they're now 4,000. Just got to keep going as far as I know. Add to queue. Just keep them going with as many research facilities as you can give. Right, industry. Let's see how we're getting on. We have got mines. Remember we wanted 100 mines and 100 construction factories? We're getting through those now. They're starting to go, because research is getting quite important now. I think we're going to build another research facility. Now, I think what I can do here is I can ask for 10%, and I want something like 5 more research labs. Create it. It's now in the queue because there's none available. But if I modify this one and say select this one and say 45%, and then click modify, and then now I've got 5 available there, and then I click there and go, I want 45% there as well, modify, and then I click here and I can go up the queue. Oh, construction, sorry, 45, modify, right, 45, now we've got 10, then click the research facility and up the queue into the available stuff. Now we're going to start building a research facility quite slowly, but we are going to build it slowly. Right, now if I have a look at mining, here we go, we can see what we're mining. This is what we're trying to use of it. That's what we've got, that's how accessible it is, that's how much production we're getting, and that's when it's going to run out. So we got 7.6 years until the titanium is run out, and we got 6.3 years into marcasium has run out. These are all these fancy dancy new minerals that we never knew existed before. It's allowing us to do super duper amazing stuff. And that's what we've got in the stockpile at the moment. So we've mined this stuff and not used it, which is great news because we're going to start using it. Right, move on. More sensors have been researched there, as we can see. And he started on to the next one, but we're going to queue him up again. Till there's anything else that we need, we're going to go straight to this guy, and we're going to keep improving sensors and stuff like that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look there. I think it's that one. Add that to the queue again. 4,000. Starting to slowly cost more and more each time. Should have our ships pretty soon, I think. ship construction. Here we go. Right, I'm going to colour that in as well. Right, so ship constructions come in here, and we are going to change the background colour to green. Wow, I think what we'll also do is change the text colour to white. It was already white. Okay, we'll change the text colour to blue. That's better, I can read that now. Right, excellent. So the ships have been built. Excellent. We're not going to build any more. 2 is enough for now anyway. But we can go to Open Fleet Organisation. And in our survey fleet we've got 2 ships. Now we're going to break them away. Create a... detach. Yes. And same with this one. Detach. Good. So we've now got separate fleets. We're going to keep those going separately. We're going to go movement order. And we're going to ask this one particularly to click moons as well. This one, we're going to go lunar, and we are going to do a geological survey. And I think that will be the end of that. What we'll then do is standing orders, and then we will ask them to survey the nearest body. I think that's right. I know. Let's do the nearest planet or moon, because they'll do asteroids. So let's get the big stuff done first. So planet or moon, that's it. But when your gas tanks are less than 20%, I would like you to refuel from the colony or hub. Good. I think that's good. We'll do the same for this one. You're going to do the next planet or moon. Actually, you can do the next body, so that'd be fine. And then when your gas tanks are less than there, refuel the next colony or hub. But I would particularly like you to first of all go to Mars, and I would like you to... I did do that one for the moon, didn't I? Movement order, lunar, yes. I would like you to go to Mars, and I would like you to do a geological survey there, and one on Phobos and Deimos, and then you'll do your standard orders. Okay? Good. Right, I'm going to zoom in a little bit to these guys, because they are going around Earth, which is, well, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Okay, and you can zoom into them. I mean, this is as good as the graphics get, but still. Now we're going to go forward a day. See, in a day he's already travelled all the way there, nearly at Mars. I mean, look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's what these new... Oh, wrong button. Events. Oh. How did I get the events window up? Open events window. There we go. I want to put that there so I can see that. Right, let's do another day. Yeah, nothing's happened. They're now at their place. They're now doing their surveys. So just pushing them on. Ah, you've left the moon. Oh yeah. You've left the moon. Let's do a open. Where's the one that does the survey? System view. No. 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 Was it that one? No. Mineral survey. There you go, that one. There we go. Well, if you've done the moon, it's not the one I'm after. Let's see if it's that one. There we go, lunar. Right? It has been... U is unsurveyed. M as minerals. Luna has got nothing. That is normally your first port of call to go to. It's really easy to terraform. Well, easy-ish to terraform the moon. It's nice and close. Unfortunately, the moon has got nothing. This is all RNG. So hopefully we find out pretty soon. Again, let's have another look. Yeah, see whether Mars has been done yet. Mars has still not been done yet. So that's fine. I'm going to put that window over there as well. Mars has not been done yet. Am I missing anything here? No. Oh, hold on. We got in our timeline here. We've got mineral deposits. Here we go. On Mars and Demimos. Right. Let's have a look at the survey report. And search. So we have got, these are all the different minerals we got. We have got Mars. We have got a lot of geranium at 0.6. So geranium is one of the most used materials, but it is the most common. And it's got 11 million of it in 0.6. So it's harder to get out than it is in Earth, but it's got 11 million as opposed to 274,000. So that's good if you need geranium. But the problem is it's got hardly anything. It's got 0.1 of thorium. That's not very useful at all. It's got lots of it, but it's got 0.1. It's going to be alright. What's it to get? Demimos has got very accessible, but very little geranium and galisite. Mars has got a lot of galisite as well, but not very accessible. That's really bad. We haven't got anything basically. This is a terrible start. Unless things improve, we could be in trouble here. Right, new minerals deposits have on 2010 TK7. So let's have a quick look at that one. Can we refresh? No. So close it and reopen it. Is that the best way to do it? Possibly. Search. Right. 2010 TK7. It's got a little bit of accessible geranium. It's an asteroid. It's not got a lot, and it's not just rubbish. Give me some more. Close that. New mineral deposits. No, that's the same one. I'm going to colour in new mineral deposits. Another colour. Come back here. We will colour in new mineral deposits. We'll do text colour this time in a bright red. There you go. We'll spot that, won't we? There we go. Right. Let's do 5 days. Research completed. Fuel consumption. See, engines are better already. Again, power and propulsion. Select your man, and we will hit. We can do. I'll do a couple of things. We can do more fuel efficiency, and we do a better engine. So we'll add the better engine, and then that one is 8,000. We're starting to get to the point now. It's going to take a while for things to get better. So hit another 5 days. Another 5 days. New mineral deposits. Here we go. This one's looking better. Let's have a closer look at it. Search. Venus. It's got a lot of uranium. 48,000. So 48 million uranium at a 0.3. So barely accessible. It's got our first bronide at 0.17, nearly 18 million at 0.1. 0.1 is terrible. Vendorite, some at 0.1. Thorium, 0.1. Iridium, 0.1. Corellium, 0.1. Oh. I mean, it's got plenty there. Lots of stuff. 0.1's not good. That is Venus again. The potential for ground. It's a bit different, right? But they said that the potential for the ground survey is high, which means they might find more of it if you actually send people to the ground. We'll see what we can find. Right, mineral deposits here at Caress, which is just another asteroid, I think. Not much of it, but very accessible. And now hold on a minute. Let's just put this into context. Right, this is some kind of, I don't know what it is. What's this? Max colony costs. Anyway, iridium, not a lot of it, but 0.1. I say not a lot of it. I mean, we've only got 40,000 in Earth, so it might be good. Corundium, useful stuff. A fair old amount of it at 0.9. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Right, so we're going to start now. Things are starting to show a bit of promise, but what we need to do is we need to start manufacturing auto mines, because mines will only work while you've got a population base there. And this stuff that we're finding now, there's no people live there. So what we want is something called an auto mine, and we're going to order 100 of these, and we're going to want 20% production, and we're going to create that. And we're going to take it out of here. We're going to take 10 from here, so you're going to go down to 35%. Modify. And the construction factory is going to go down to 35%. And modify. And that means the auto mine can just go up the queue, straight into being made. And we're going to make 100 of them. And we're going to make them by September 2013. Which does bring us on to the next task, is cargo ships. So how we're going to get the mine from Earth to the place, and the minerals from the place back to Earth for our construction. So we're going to build a new ship. It's going to be bigger, this one is. Right. How big are auto mines? Do we know? Auto mine. Ooh. I'm sure there's a way of finding out. I don't know how to find out. Anyway, I'm sure there's a good way. Right, design a ship. Class design. We will select a cargo ship. Cargo ship. We will then click new ship design, and this is going to be the Manchester class. Okay, so we know we got these engines. Right, so these are commercials as well. So let's add maybe 4 of those engines. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to add some more fuel to get the range up a bit. Maybe 4 of those. See, we're already at 6,000 tons. We now need to add a cargo hold standard. Now I think that will move 1 mine. I think. And that's moved it to 31,000 tons. And our range down to 15. That's not too bad. I think we'll add a bit more fuel. And it's even though 4 engines, it's dwindling along at 500 kilometers. intended deployment time is 3 months, but because it is a commercial vessel, we don't need to worry about any of this deployment time stuff or this MSP. I think. So instead of researching a new engine, we could do this without researching a new engine, and it will go 19 billion kilometers, which will get there and back. So you get from there to there, that's 3 billion. Hold on, let's zoom out. Wait a minute, I needed to go this far. But that's like 7, 8 billion, so that's 16. So to get there and back for the furthest flung places would be 16. Maybe we don't need it so big. I mean, especially at that speed, that's going to be slow. Maybe we could take one of the fuels out. 15 billion. I think that would probably be enough. Makes it a bit faster. Makes it a bit more efficient. Right, so there we go. So say we did that, right? Say we did that. How many engines have we got? We've got 4 of these engines. Right, let's go into the component design tech. And let's now build ourselves a better engine with the tech that we've progressed with. Engines. There's a word engine here somewhere. There it is. Right. We can go with still thermal nuclear engine. I thought we'd done another tech by now. Right, commercial engine. I thought we did another tech by then. Hold on. Let's just pop to the research department. Power propulsion. Oh, nuclear pulse engine will be done in February, and we'll wait for that one. We're gonna wait for that. Is that alright? Can we wait for that, for the nuclear pulse engine? I think we should. Because it's a better tech. Right, so this one's fine. The Manchester class will just sit there. Let's just go on. New mineral deposits. 2 of them, in fact. Keris. We already had Venus, didn't we? Yeah, so Keris is a new one. And I can tell you, without opening the thing, that it is... Oh no, we've seen this one already. Yeah, we've seen this one already.